Hello, it's Mercy here from Dal Riata, and now Temperance from Dal Riata Lite. The reason why I've made this video is to introduce the Dal Riata Lite Guild, which is a sister guild to our main guild. It is for lower level players to develop and build up, also have access to our Discord library, and eventually when they hit high enough level, move over to our main guild. So that's why I'm here tonight. There's the Light Guild's going really well, and I've started speaking on chat about team suggestions and things like that, and I just want to encourage those members who are doing really well to keep at it and see what resources are available, and give them a little bit of a taste as to what Dal Riata's main guild is like, because it is a fantastic guild. Anyway, let's move right in. I have a bunch of if you're joining me from Dal Riata Lite, then have a look at some of the older videos when we were lower levels, and there are some really good videos out there for strategies and things like that. A skeleton key team, which is a bit dated now, but it's still a good team to get when you're early on, something to work for. And there are a few other teams that are good to go for, and I talk about strategies and what to do with your keys and all sorts of things like that to help you through the early stages of the game. But today, because next week is an arena week, I'm going to talk about arena, because arena doesn't matter what level you are, and it's something that a lot of people don't play, but because it can be a bit more challenging than the other parts of the game. But it really is worth it, and it really is worth it if you're struggling with this bit here. So if you're particularly if you're joining Dal Riata, we're pretty. My in-game name is ironic. I have no mercy when it comes to people who do not contribute or do not hit the weekly tasks. I pretty much say goodbye to them. And this isn't fair because this person just joined a few hours ago. But if you're struggling to hit your trophies, Arena is a really good place to get 50 trophies. And get 50 trophies really fast, faster than any part of the game. It doesn't get you much gold, but I do in fact have another video that talks about how to meet your minimum gold requirements very easily. This one today I'm talking about trophies, and like I said, we've got arena coming up next weekend, so it's kind of topical. So let's go and talk about that then. So okay, here we go. My first video on arena. It's probably going to receive a bit of flack. This is I'll tell you first up. This is my take on arena. I'm sure there are lots of opinions that people have regarding how to play this, but this is how I play it. And I'm quite fond of arena. So what I do, okay, so arena, there's two parts to it. There's the draft, where you choose your team and then assemble your team. They're all level 15. None of them have any traits, and it doesn't matter what level you are. So even if you're an early player, you're going to have the same choices, and your troops are the same strength. You don't get to have a class, and you don't get to have a banner, and you're pitted against troops of equal strength as well. So it's a bit more of a challenge, and let's just talk about strategy. So in the draft, you're looking for particular troops. You're looking for super troops, and those super troops are the ones that can pretty much win the game by themselves. Zephyros is one of my favourite super troops, but there are others. Vine Martin I quite like. There's one of the Lapina ones. Is it Lapina? It's not Lapina Knight. It's one of the other ones. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them that you kind of look for, and we do have a list of them on our Discord channel if you are subscribed to that. And if you are on the Light channel, Light Guild, I do recommend getting on our Discord channel. There's so many teams and so much information on there to help you through the game. It's all just wonderful, and you can ask questions, and everybody's super friendly and will answer your questions if they can. Really good if you want some team advice. You could say, you could ask anybody from either of the guilds, what would be a good team to have, whatever, Scleros, for example, in because he's my favourite troop, and somebody will give you a team, which will be really good. So anyway, let's get back to this. So we're looking for the super troops first, and if you can't find any of them, then you have to put together a draft team. And now the suggestion I have, you're looking for, I think, you're not, support troops are the worst troops in my mind. You want troops that do damage, and you want troops that have a boost to their damage. So let's just have a look at these guys. So destroys all gems, so that's good. So we want things that generate gems, because there's no way of getting bonuses. So destroy all gems are the most used enemy color, and then eliminate 3 magic from all my enemies. So this is a support troop. Doesn't do direct, weakens the enemy, but doesn't do direct damage. Now its cost is quite high, so I'm not going to choose Abject Despond. When you do the draft, they go in order of the strength of the troops, really. So the first one, you really want a good troop in these 3. Now I'm going to advocate also re-rolling and even giving up to find one of those super troops. Go around and find one of those supers. There's no point wasting time on rubbish teams. This one says double the number of skulls on the board and create 2 skulls. Skulls are a bit hit and miss. So skulls, you end up damaging yourself, and your teams, these guys are weak. You know, they die really quickly. So you don't want to skull yourself. So Scleros is no good in my mind. Destroy a column, that's a great skill. You also want abilities, if you can have destroy a column and a row, that's magic. And if you have something like do 7 damage to an enemy, destroy a column and a row, and it's boosted by brown gems destroyed, then that's the sort of troop you're looking for. Now these are no good, really. This one's the best of the 3. Destroy a column, drain 4 mana from the first enemy, that'll keep you alive longer, and for every purple gem destroyed, gain barrier. Drain 4 mana for every purple gem destroyed. Okay, so you're draining more mana for each purple gem you get. It's not good, but it's the best of the 3. So we'll take this guy. Okay, now we start considering your mana colours. So we're trying not to block our best guy. So the first 2 are going to be your best troops. So this troop and whatever troop we choose here, and this troop. These are our best troops of the evening or of the fight. So let's find which one we're going to be, and it's better if we don't mana block. So let's not look at Cat Burglar first or Dementor first. Let's look at this guy here. So he doesn't mana block. So Crimson Agent, what does he do? Destroy all lycanthropy gems. I'm going to ignore him straight away because we need to be creating lycanthropy gems for him to be useful at all. So he's hopeless. Actually, let's go back and have a look. Create 8 red gems. So that's not bad. Boosted by gems destroyed. So we can create more red gems for if we destroy lycanthropy gems. And the boost ratio is quite good, but really, what does he do damage? No, so I don't want him. Let's get out of here. I don't want him. So okay, we're going to have to block now. So which one are we going to choose? Cat Burger, what do you do? 11 damage to the last 2 enemies. So that's great. That's 22 damage. That's a lot of damage, because considering, you know, if you look how much armor and health he's got 14. So this is almost killing. So 75% killing 2 of the enemy, which is good. At 2 of them with a 1 hit, and his cost is only 11. So that's great. If an enemy dies, gain 20 gold and an extra turn. So they're probably going to, one of them's probably going to die at least when you do this. Unless it's your first time you cast it, but you're going to gain some gold, who cares, but you're going to get an extra turn, which is magic. Extra turns are good. So I'm favouring Cat Burglar at the moment. Not interested in Crimson Agent. Let's move on to Dementor. Drain all mana. Well, aren't we doing that over here with a Knight? Yes, we are. So that's a useless kind of thing to have that. Or Steal to attack, or Silence. Silence is very strong. And this, actually, so is Web. Web and Silence are strong. But we're not going to go for this guy because he doesn't do any damage. We want to do some damage, so let's recruit him. So that's a problem. Purple's a problem for us. Okay, now good. No mana blocking with the yellows and browns. No mana blocking with the yellows and blues. So we can choose either of these 3, and they're going to work very well on this team here. So let's go. Wolf Knight. What do? Deal true damage. True damage is stronger in this game, this part of the game, than it is in the other part of the game. any other part of the game. So true damage is a very good thing. If the dealer is wounded, deals 6 more damage. So we're often going to be hitting damage to enemies, and we're going to be doing 11 true damage, which, as you see, will kill most enemies in 1 hit. So 1 hit troops are great. So I'm favouring Wolf Knight after seeing 1. This Dwarven Zombies is eliminating armor from an enemy boosted by gems converted. So I said gems converted is a really good thing. Convert all green gems to brown. So you eliminate 8 armor, and you're probably eliminating another probably 8 to 10 or 6 to 10 from that conversion. But it's a 2 to 1, so halve that. So 3 to 5. So eliminating 13 armor from on a good roll, is that going to help us much? No. So ignore Dwarven Zombie. Let's move on to Spellblade. Spellblade deals 7 damage to an enemy, boosted by enchanted allies, enchanted random ally. So, boy, is this game going to go on long enough for enchanted to have any kind of effect? The answer is no, useless. So Wolf Knight it is. Hi, buddy. Okay, now this is the weakest. The last draw is the cheapest, weakest. And usually going to be just a bit of meat shield. So what are our options for not mana blocking? Blue, absolutely. Yellow will block Wolf Knight, which we don't want unless Wolf Knight's going to go first, because remember we get to rearrange these. We definitely don't want Thrall, and actually Thrall's a great troop in the game, but not in this. You destroy 8 gems, which is good, it's 8 mana. And to take 2 damage, which is bad, because you're losing your own life. You're never going to get that extra turn, so you don't have to worry about it. But 8 gems is not brilliant, and doesn't increase. So 8's not brilliant. It's not brilliant because it's also mana blocked. However, not a bad meat shield. We might get to fire him once, but it does hold back a strategy that I want to talk about before, and that these are our biggest troops. They're not super troops, but they are our toughest troops. We want to fire these guys. We want to fill up these guys before anything else. The other guys are shields. Okay, so we're not going for Priestess. We're not going for Thrall. What does Frostling do? Freeze and web an enemy. Now we're talking, because like I said, these freeze not so much, but web definitely is a bit of a good thing. So we're going to choose Frostling. Luckily we now I would actually, to be honest, I would probably re-roll this team. This is not a brilliant team. It's a team that we might win with, but if one of those super troops appears in our enemy team, we're going to lose, and you only get to lose 2 fights. So before it's over. So this would not be a team that would have a high percentage chance of getting right through. So I would actually re-roll this. I'm not going to do that for the sake of the video. We're just going to, because I want to talk about, I'm going to quit out of the team anyway. We're not going to fight with it. But I just want to show you how to do the next part. So we're still in the draft at the moment. We've got our team. We're going to fight with it. Now Frostling can go anywhere. Doesn't matter because it's not blocked by anybody else. Cat Burglar and Dark Knight, which is the one we like the most. So this guy's great, but doesn't do any damage. Cat Burglar does our damage, so he's our heavy hitter. So this is the one we want to fire as often as possible, and we want to have most safe. So Cat Burglar, the most safe position is number 3, because other troops, they target the last one, and skulls target the first. So the third spot is the safest spot on the roster. So we're going to put our money troop right there. So Cat Burglar goes there. We don't want to mana block Cat Burglar, so Dark Knight has to go below. And that's unfortunate because we've actually mana blocked Dark Knight with both brown and purple. So that's a bit hopeless, really. So actually now you can think, well, actually, do we just chuck Dark Knight at the beginning and use Dark Knight to destroy the column and charge up Cat Burglar from that, even though it's mana blocking both Wolf Knight and Cat Burglar? So that's not a bad strategy. So that would probably be better, because if Dark Knight's there, it's going to be useless. If it's there, it's going to take all the magic out of Cat Burglar. So what do we do? What's the question? Wolf Knight is our second damage dealer. So we want, it's not quite as good as Cat Burglar, but not bad. So we definitely want it there. It wants to be safe. We don't want him in first place. So you could fight with this team, or you could fight with that team. I'm thinking that way because it supports what I'm gonna, one of my strategies. So now we've got the draft and we've got the order. Let's go to battle. I would retire, actually, to be honest. I'd retire this team at this point. You could win with this team, but the chances of getting a loss, if we come across one of those ones I talked about, if we come across the Zephyros, we're dead. So forget about it. Anyway, moving along. Let's see the other strategies that I'm talking about. So now we know what we're looking for. So also other things that you're looking for. You're wanting to, I think you're wanting damaged troops. You want all your troops to do some sort of damage over support, and a summoning is a good thing, but you don't want summoning over damage. And my strategy in this is to kill the opposition as fast as you can. So I'm trying to charge this guy. Two ways I can do it. I can do it by destroying those gems there. Frosting, what did Frostling do? Freeze. I don't care about so much about him. I'm looking for purple and green gems, so that's all I'm going to focus on. So my target looking here is, when I look at the board, I'm looking for 4 matches, which I will always take no matter what colour they are, because I don't want him to have any that don't help me. Always looking for 4 matches. Always looking for skull matches for exactly the same reason. They deliver damage to the first troop. But if I ignore a match, then it'll hit me. Then I start looking for my colours, and then I start looking for multiple matches. So you look at the board a little bit differently than you do in the normal game. So I'm thinking, okay, I want purple or green. There are no green 3 matches. There's a purple 3 match over here. I'm ignoring the one that's flashing, that's useless. So do I go that way? Is that going to give me a second match, or do I go that way? Does that give me a second match? None of them do, and I'll show you what I mean by a second match a bit later on. So that didn't help me much, but I'm on my way to getting my what's this guy called? Cat Burglar. Getting my Cat Burglar going. Right, my secondary troop is brown and yellow. So moving on, if I can't get a purple or a green match, which I can't, so there's no purple green matches, no skull matches, no 4 matches. I'm going to have to look to brown and yellow matches. There's a brown one. If I take this match, here's the next question. If I take this match, am I going to set up skulls for the opponent? And the case is no in this case, so I will just go ahead with it. So another thing is you've got to be really careful not to set up skull matches for them. As you can see, two skull matches, he's dead. So a little bit different than the normal game. More skulls on the board now. We're getting a bit more nervous. Have I got any 4 matches? No. Have I got any green and purple matches? No. Which is a bit sad, really. This is what I was saying. This team isn't a super team. Right. Let's go for yellow and brown matches. So, no skull matches. Yellow and brown matches. If I take one of these, there's no brown. Oh, there's a brown match there. But if I take that brown match, I'm setting up skulls for him. So I'll end up taking 10 damage over here. Unacceptable. I do really want this yellow match though, and I'm going to be taking a chance that a skull doesn't fall and then set him up again, and I'm going to take that chance. Skull did fall, set it up, killed me. So that's the problem. You've got to be careful not to do that. However, I have now got my guy going. So, but I have got a purple 4 match that doesn't set up a skull. So do I do this? I haven't wounded anybody, so I'm not going to get his ability. So let's just take that. Do I want to take the 1 to drop down? Yes, because that's a safer thing to do. He's almost dead, so we better use him. I see. Like I said, I've told you we're going to lose this with this team. It's not a good team. Okay, so we better do this. Nobody's wounded, so we're just going to. It's going to be pretty hopeless, really. It's only 5 damage. I can't show you my next strategy because I'm not tough enough. My next strategy is I always try and kill a troop. I won't wound one. I won't. Every move I take, I want to kill a troop. That's not going to be the case. I'm not strong enough to do that. So I'm just going to hit the first troop because hopefully I get a skull later on. There isn't going to be a later on though, because this is just not going to happen. Anyway, got a green, got a purple. I've got a green. So let's go for the green. I only want to drop it down 1. I don't want to make it. Don't want to make a skull match. Let's go there. Right, we've got the cat burglar going. Let's go. But first, first check. Have we got a 4 match? Nope. Have we got skulls? Are we going to give him any skulls? The answer is no to all those things. We're going to do damage to the last 2 enemies. Let's do it. So that's a good thing. Good move. So now we're back to our algorithm. We need to fill up Cat Burglar again. We can't. We have no 4 matches. We have no skull matches. We've got a nice yellow one up there that's going to help us. I want to be as safe as possible, so I'm doing that. Oh, we got a nice bonus green one there. So that's lovely. Back to the algorithm again. Any 4s? No. Any 3s? I mean, any skulls? No. Have we got green matches and purple matches? No. Have we got any browns and yellows? It's looking at no's for those as well. So that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? The computer wants us to take the red matches, but red matches are not going to help us at all. So let's drop down to 3rd place. Mana blocked, nothing to do there. So now we just want a safe play or set up something for later on. So let's try and set up a purple match, shall we? What will that do? That will not set up anything. Can we make any kind of other match to set up something else? We don't appear to be able to without being dangerous. In fact, I can't really see many matches at all. Okay, let's take it then. It's very unfortunate. Another reason why this is a terrible team. We've got yellow matches. We've got no purples. That's all we've got. Terrible, terrible team. Do you know what? I'm not even going to carry on with this team. We are going to lose. There is no two ways about it. Now I've been silenced. So, like I said, I would never have used this team. I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to just leave. I'm not going to waste your time. So retire. So another thing about people play Arena quite hardcore, where they say, you know, you've got to play with your first draft. Don't re-roll or don't throw away gold. You know, I don't do that at all. It's time. This game is about time. So it's about patience. It really is about patience, but using your time. Oh, what do we got here? No super ones, but Daughter of Ice is probably quite good. We get an Ice Storm. That's a bit of a bonus. Red to blue, conjure an Ice Storm. So that would require us to draft other blue troops because Daughter of Ice isn't blue. Let's have a look at Grimoire. Steal 4 gold. Who cares? Drain 4 mana. Ugh. Freeze them. Oh, rubbish. Storm Chaser. Destroy 1 row for each elemental enemy. So that requires us to have an elemental enemy. These 3 cards are all rubbish. Just for the sake of going through, we will recruit him. Okay, so you see how it goes. So we've got a summoning one. We've got eliminating armor and webbing them, draining mana, so useful, but a support troop. We've got another support troop. This one is good though. Destroys a row and a column, creates 5 red gems, boosted by skulls destroyed. So good, we get to remove skulls from the board, which can be really dangerous. So this is a good support troop. Unfortunately, mana blocks. So you can see what I'm doing now. I'm just going, okay, I have no super troops, no attacking troops. I'm moving on to my second last tier of ability troops with decent abilities. So this is not going to be a good team. I'm going to just ignore it. So let's just recruit through and re-roll. Still looking for those super troops. Okay, Tyree. Tyree might be useful. Let's have a look. Destroy 10 gems of a chosen colour. Now we're talking. Because when you saw us play before, we were aiming to get our Cat Burglar up. So it's about having a really good troop and then getting that one up straight away. This will help us immensely. Destroying 10 gems of a certain colour. Great support troop. So let's look at Tyree for our support troop. Mechador. 6 splash damage. So splash damage deals damage to adjacent guys, so that's good. To an enemy boosted by my armor. These boosted by armors aren't very good because your armor's not very high, and the ratio is 3 to 1. So you're actually only, he's got 10, it's got 3 to 1, so you're only boosting by 3. So he does 9 splash damage. So he'll do 9 damage to the troop that you select to attack, and then you'll do 2 to the troops on either side. So not that brilliant. However, there are 3 30% chances, independent 30% chances to silence each effective enemy. So there's 4 30% chances. So somebody's going to be silenced. Not bad, not bad. So would our support troop be destroying or be all those kind of things? Deal 9 damage. Here we go. If the enemy dies, gain 4 to all skills. He's our card, isn't he? So he's a damage dealer. These other two are not. Choose damage dealers over others, especially if they have a bonus thing. Gaining 4 to all skills is great because his armor goes up, his health goes up, and his attack goes up. So he's going to be quite a nice guy in first place. We are going to take him. Let's not mana block him though. So Werebear is our first option. These other two are mana blocked. So let's look at Werebear. Explode 2 red gems. Great. Get some mana. Enrages himself. Good. Does a bit more damage if there's skulls, but he'll have to be in first place. He can transform into Torburn. He's going to be pretty useless, isn't he? Okay, let's look at mana blocking. Draconian Sage. 2 magic to an ally. Mana equal to half their mana cost. If they're a dragon baron, enchant them. He's not a baron. He's not a dragon. Explode a gem. Some of these can be really good, by the way. Dispel a random enemy and deal 9 true damage to them. True damage is great. So this would almost kill this guy if you did 9 true damage to him. Boosted by blue gems destroyed. So we get to choose a gem to destroy, and we're obviously going to choose one which is adjacent to blue gems. The boost ratio is 4 to 1. If we can find one that's adjacent to 3 blue gems, we will do 12 extra damage. He'll do 21 true damage. He is a super troop, so he will be taking out everybody he shoots. He will take out. So we want him. He will be mana blocked by mana block Towel, or he will be mana blocked by Towel, which is sad, but we may be able to sort that out. Damn it. More yellows. That's a problem. Mushroom Man. He's a horrible enemy, this guy. But we don't really want him. Mecha Rat. What does Mecha Rat do? Hey, there's a chance equal to my gold to summon a Mecha Rat. Yeah, but we only gain 2 gold for each gem removed. So we're not going to be gaining a lot of gold. You have to cast him a few times to get that percentage up to be able to summon. So he's not brilliant, doesn't do any damage. He's a support troop which has a weak summon. Crabman, what do? Deal 2 damage to the first and last enemies. Hooray, that's 20 damage, and 20 damage is a lot. Because if this guy was first and last, you'd kill both of them. Great, and bleeds. So bleed and poison are strong in arena. These are really good things to have. Crab guy, you are brilliant. We will take you. Thank you very much. But look at that. Terrible blocking. Towers now become useless. It's okay though. Don't panic. Now, last draw. We're obviously not going to choose Sentry Bot or Priestess. What a disaster that would be. Orc, what do? You gain 5 attack. You transform green gems to brown, which is irrelevant to us because it doesn't help us at all. We don't have any greens to boost the effect, and arrange myself. So you're like a first guy, aren't you? Okay, let's take you. Right, what are we going to do? We need Crabman to get going. He's our guy. He's our man. So he needs to be in second or third. So there or there. This is our sniper. So this guy's going to be great. Occasionally, it definitely kill whoever he shoots. So we could just take them out one by one like that, or we could take out two at a time with Crabman. I'm favouring that setup at the moment. Tower's now kind of useless. Although it was kind of cool, it's kind of useless. But we could again do that, except that we're mana blocking Crabman completely, but allow Tower to die, and it will buy us time to build up Orc. Is that sensible? No, it's dumb, isn't it? We're just going to play a 3 card team. And if Crabman dies, then Tower suddenly becomes viable. We could do that and actually fire. Well, actually no, that's better. Let's do that. Let's give it a try. So let's run through that strategy again. This team's a bit better than the last one. It's still not one of those super ones. But anyway, moving on to battle. Let's do this team. This is becoming a long video. I didn't think it was going to be this long. Okay. Right. What do we got? Okay, we've got purple. So Crabman's actually our #1 troop. So we want to do yellows and blues. If there are no yellows and blues available, then we're looking at skulls, 4 matches, and getting the golem up. What's his name? Ancient Golem. Okay, so we're not going to take the one they're suggesting. We want to take some yellows. What's the chances of a skull falling down there and annoying us? Low, isn't it? Any blue matches that are safer? Nope, let's take it. Okay, go Crabman. Ah, here's another blue match. Nice safe blue match. Let's take that. There's an equal blue match over there. It's probably safer to do that one. Okay, we've got Crabman up, so we're going to do 20 damage. We're going to be doing 10 and 10, which is not enough to kill them, but a good start. Let's go. Check first. Any skulls? No. Any 4 matches? No. Let's go. 10 damage, first, last, bleed them. Yeah! Ho ho ho! Look at you, you're going to die soon. Oh, look, there we go, skull match. So any 4 matches, check first before you take a skull match. Any 4 matches, otherwise we have to take it. Nope. Oh, actually, stop. This is the concept that I was going to say before. So rather than just what I was about to do, which is just make the skull match, you actually look at the skull match you're making and go, well, can I do anything else that will maximize the benefit I'm getting from this match? Yes, I can. If I lift that one up there, if I do the yellow match, then that will drop into a skull match. So, and that's good because it gets Crabman up. Hooray! That was better. Oh, boo! He's been webbed. Who webbed him? I'm guessing it's you. Eliminate 6 armor from an enemy. Web them. Drain all mana. Rat bag. You are the one we have to kill first. So actually there's another bit of advice. This is to know your enemies. So I know these guys really well, but if you don't know these troops really well, you want to look at them and see what their powers are. So you want to target which ones are going to go first. We obviously don't have much choice with Crabman because he doesn't target. He just does first and last. And when it comes to Ancient Golem, you're going to get to choose who to kill first. Now, again, you want to do the opposite that you do for yourself. So you want to knock out his damage dealers, and you want to knock out those support troops that maximize their armor. So there are support troops that like give everybody armor equivalent to your attack and things like that, and they just make it impossible to beat them. So you need to take those guys out as fast as you can. So knowing your enemy is my next suggestion. Do I want to waste a red with him? No, I don't. So Crabman's out of action. So I don't really want to match blues. Yellows will be wasted because I'll just be matching a troop that can't be used. So I need, now my algorithm changes, I need purple, and I probably need red. So I need purple first up. Is there any skulls? Is there any 4 matches? No, let's go for this purple match. So let's get the golem up. Okay, panning across, have we got any 4 matches? No, we haven't. Have we got any... This is funny actually, this whole video I've had no 4 matches. Anyway, have we got any purples? Nope. Have we got any skulls? No. Can we make any skull matches? Can we drop anybody into... We're getting enough skulls now to look at it a bit more creatively. Can we drop somebody into a skull match? No, we can't. Okay, let's go for red, our next point on the algorithm. Let's get this guy up. Is matching those guys going to make a skull match for him? No, they're going to drop down 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They won't make a match for him. Okay. Any purples? No. Any skulls? No. Any 4s? No. Can we make a match with make anything drop into something that will help? I don't know, if we make that yellow match, that'll drop that skull to there, and then he'll match a skull and he'll hit us for 7. That's not very nice, is it? Oh gosh, see, getting skulls on the board's a bad thing. This is why these troops that destroy rows are really good, because we can disrupt that. And if we did a row and a column, then we could take out that row, and all the skulls all go away. Now we're looking a bit nervous because everything we do is going to potentially set up somebody else. If I set that there, that will be okay unless the skull drops. If I match that there, then that will be okay too. So let's do that. Did he just drop? Okay. No. We've been webbed again. This guy's just creating havoc because he's taken away all our strength. Bad. Okay. I'm going to quit. We're never going to get anywhere with that team. So you can see once again that the mana blocking is incredibly important. That's essentially a 3-troop team, and it's a mana blocked 3-troop team. Super important, and that's why I suggest retiring and re-rolling, giving up when you don't have a good team. It is a different concept of the game. we're going to play again. Hex Rat. Here's a super troop. Hooray! We've now got a super troop. Deal 8 damage to an enemy and all enemies below. 8 damage to everybody. That's 32 damage to the board. That is brilliant. Okay. Death marks them. Who cares about death marks? Doesn't mean anything. We need that super troop because that means we're going to win. Yagas Huts are okay. Does triple damage to the enemy silence, but you've got to be able to silence them, so that's irrelevant. So it does 9 damage to an enemy. It's quite expensive, isn't it, compared to Hexrat? It's such a much better card. Shade of Kurandara. What do? You do 9 damage to the enemy boosted by Doom Skulls, and then Conjure a Doomstorm, which is too random to be any kind of safety in this game. Hexrat is our guy. We have a super troop. Okay, gates. The gates aren't very good because the gates have got an attack of 0, so skulls are such an important part of Arena. You can't really afford gates. Let's have a look. Curse the enemy, who cares? Drain 3 life from them, who cares? Steal life's good, but drain life's no good. Boosted by my souls, who cares? Then shift it to my armor. Ugh, lame. Wargear Brute. Let's see what Wargear Brute does. Actually, what do we want? We don't want, actually no, let's see what Hind does, because we don't want a mana block. Deal 8 damage to an enemy, hooray! Gain 2 mana back, great. 25% for an extra chance for each entangled enemy, so that's irrelevant because you're not going to entangle anybody. But, you know, that's not too bad, is it? Most importantly, it doesn't mana block. So unless Wargear Brute is really, really good, we will be taking Hind. Destroy a row! Such a good thing for this. Gain 7 life. Ugh. Boosted by green gems destroyed. Okay, so the things that do things that are boosted are good. And when the booster's like this, it's great because you know you're going to choose a row that's got 3 gems on it, right? 3 green gems, so you're going to get 15. So you're going to get 22 life when you destroy a row. 22 life on this guy. That's a very attractive first troop. But remember my policy: you want to get Hexrat up straight away because you're going to win the game with 2 casts of Hexrat. So we don't want to mana block Hexrat. Okay. What do we got? We got that will mana block Hexrat, but it can always go below Hexrat, can't it? Because Hexrat's going to be put in 3rd position. So not necessarily too bad. Remove 5 gems, most use mana colour, gain 2 armour, blah blah. Who cares? Support troop. Splash damage, hooray! Splash damage is not too bad, but not brilliant. Damage enemy boosted by red gems. So red gems present on the board. So you're probably going to have, I don't know, an average of 10 red gems on the board. You're going to do 3 extra damage. You're going to do 10 splash damage. So it's going to be 10 and 2. So 10 to the one you hit, 2 to the ones around it. Mediocre. Ranger. What do you do? Ranger is a really good troop. Ranger deals 9 damage to an enemy, 8 damage to randomly split among other enemies, boosted by enemies alive. So at the beginning, you've got 4 enemies, you're going to get 16 extra damage, so you're going to get 16 plus 6, 24, randomly split among 4 people, which is 6 more damage each on average. So you can do 9 damage to an enemy, then you can do another 6. So you can do 15 to one, and then you're going to 6 to all the others. That's really good. Damn it. Mana blocked by Hind. What does Hind do again? Moderate damage. Okay, we're going to put Hind in 3rd, and we're going to put Ranger in 2nd. That's a bit of a shame. Now we just want one that doesn't mana block, and we're going to mana block Hexrat with brown, so we don't want either of these guys no matter how good they are. And he's really good because he destroys a row and he poisons somebody, so he's really good. I really like Bone Scorpion as an arena troop. However, Lance Knight's not too bad and doesn't mana block. He destroys a row, gains 5 armor, boosted by all green gems destroyed, so again you're going to be boosting yourself by 15 to 20 armor each time you cast him. So he's a good first place troop, isn't he? So let's put him in 1st place. Let's fight with this one because we've got a super troop. Moving along, obviously 1st place, obviously 2nd place, obviously 3rd place. Hind, we've got a 3 troop team. Hind's just going to be there if Ranger dies, and it's very much a secondary damage dealer. But this is our best team that we've had to date, so let's go. Okay, let's look at the algorithm again. So you could consider, I mean, the strategy obviously is going to be get Hexrat up as fast as possible. So we're looking for brown and purples. However, Overriding that is, are there any skull matches? Yes, there are. Are there any 4 or 5 matches? Yes, there are. So of course we take that one first. It's a bit of a no-brainer. Luckily, it was green. So we've got him up. So Ranger's up, and I remember I said Ranger's going to be really good first up. We don't want to ever give this guy a chance to hurt us. So we need to take that skull. Even though we could cast it. Now we're going to cast it because there are no 4 matches, there are no skull matches. Although there is a purple match, this is when we've got a shot. We've got to shoot somebody. So this is my next concept. So this is another concept. You want to kill somebody. So 9 damage. Remember I said it's going to be 9 plus 6 on average. So we're talking about 15 damage. Has anybody got less than 15 total? Yes, Wargoat has over here. So we're going to target Wargoat with the hope that we actually kill him, because you want to knock out troops. You don't want to damage them. You want to knock them out. So let's do it. It's not guaranteed, but it's a chance. Yep, boom. So now he's got 1 less troop, and Wargoat's a damage dealing troop. So we've become a lot weaker. We've taken no damage and he's lost a troop. So we're on the front foot now. Hey, look at, okay, no skulls, no 4 matches. We've got a match for Hex Rat. So that's following our algorithm. Unfortunately, we're going to get hit by this. Know your enemy, give 4 life to all allies. So we need to take out this troop actually as fast as we can, because this is going to make these guys tougher and tougher. Anyway, that's what Hex Rat's for. So let's go back to that. Okay, see, look. Damn it, that's bad for us. But then again, there's 3 troops, so that's not so bad. Okay, we've got to get Hex Rat up. Any 4 matches, any skulls? Nope, nope. So let's go for brown and purples. Have we got any purples? We've got a safe purple match. Yes, we do. Let's go. We serendipitously got a nice match there. Okay, back to the algorithm. We've got any skull matches and 4 matches? In fact, we do. We have skull matches and 4 matches. So let's do it. Oh, I should have gone to my second thought, which was to get as many matches as possible. We possibly could have done better than that. Okay, let's think about that again. What have we got now? Have we got any 4 matches? No, we haven't. We've got a skull match though, so we obviously have to go for that before we move down on our algorithm. There's no way we can do that better. So chipping away at this guy. This is our aim. We want to take this guy out. We do not have any more skull matches. We have some blue matches though. Do we have anything to get Hex Rat up? Yes, we do. We have browns here. Can we do a brown match or a purple match that matches 2 lines instead of just 1? 3 gems instead of 1? No. No. If we do that 3 there, that will drop that one down by 3. 1, 2, 3. And it'll give him a 4 match. So, nope, we just have to do that. And it's not going to give Hex Rat enough to fire. Ouch. Ouch. Doesn't matter though, we just need to get Hex Rat going, don't we? Okay, so we need another brown match and we need another purple match. Are there any 4s? There are no 4s. Are there any skulls? There are no skulls. Are there any browns? Are there any purples? There is a brown there screaming out at us. Does it make it dangerous? Potentially, because we're matching browns right beside a whole bunch of other skulls. If a skull drops there, then they will kill Ranger, which is kind of sad. But Ranger's quite tough. So let's just go back to that thinking. Wait, let's not do Hex Rat, even though it would be incredibly useful because it would kill him and do half damage to those guys. Let's do Ranger, because Ranger we can do a much safer match here. That's a much safer match. Let's do it. Oh, we just got lucky with some skulls. And we got lucky with an exploding skull that powered up our Hex Rat. Okay, so 8 damage to an enemy, 8 damage to below. That's pretty good. Let's do this. Now let's shoot him. No 4 matches, no skull matches. And let's shoot him. 9 damage to an enemy. And it's obviously, like I said, it could be either of them because we always want to kill somebody. Mana's highest. Great. See how good that team is, and we didn't really care. The first one was just a meat shield. Okay, so that's how you play Arena. And you can actually do it quite fast. I'm talking through the decisions, but you can actually play relatively fast when you know your strategy. And when you've got a good team, you know which troop you're trying to boost up, and you're trying to do that as fast as you can. So skulls or 4 matches. Destroy a row, gain 5 armor by green gems destroyed. There's a 4 match anyway there, so we want to do that anyway. There's a skull match. So we're going to be taking that. But if I skull match that way, it doesn't help me. But if I skull match that way, then I get also get a yellow match, which will get Ranger up. So that's what I'm talking about, thinking about the secondary gain. We've got Ranger up. Ranger's going to do well because, like I said, we're probably going to kill that one. Targeting, so we're doing 9 damage plus an average of 6. And we're going to target, so 9, 15. We want somebody with below 15 total. It's only looking at, now here's again that principle, so you really want to kill. I don't want to not kill this one, so I'm actually going to target this one. I'm wasting a bit of damage, but all these guys are going to be damaged anyway, so that's not bad. Could cast that one, but I've got a 4 match here and a skull match here, so we need to take these. You need to take that 4 match even though it isn't the mana colour. I've got a skull match. Are there any other 4 matches? Okay, so no multiple ones, no skull matches. Now we can think about what else we would want to do. We want to get Hex Rat up. We could cast that. Would it give us much of a bonus? Because we're destroying a row. What would happen if we got a green? It would only give us, what, 5 armor boosted by green gems. It would give us 2 more, so we'd get 7 armor. 7 armor, is that going to make much difference in the long run? Not a great deal of difference, actually. I'm not going to cast it. It's better to get Hex Rat up. That's a safe match. Okay, can we, so same idea, any 4 matches, any reason to cast this, same thing again, not enough green ones to shoot to make it worth it. Still worth getting Hex Rat up. Have we got any purple matches? We do not. Have we got any green matches? Brown matches? We do not. So a bit sad. We could get Ranger up, it's going to take a long time though. Can we do Ranger safely? Dropping it down? No, not with that one we can't. Can we do it safely here? Yes we can. Or is it worth actually just getting some extra armor? It's all about doing damage, remember? All about doing damage. Okay, back to the thoughts again. Any 4s? No. Any skulls? No. Any purples? Any browns? No. No, it's hard to believe there aren't any. No, there aren't. Any greens and yellows? Because now we're getting, yes, there are, but we'll drop that down 3 and make a skull match, so that's no good. Any yellows? No. Okay, now's the time to do it. So this is a dangerous situation to be in, so let's actually take that out of the equation, and we'll take with that. Oh, wait a minute, there's 2 greens there. Let's take those greens. There we go, lots of armor. Oh, lots of falling. We got our Hex Rat up, serendipitously. Any 4 matches? No. Any skull matches? No. Now we're going to do some damage. 8 damage to an enemy and all the enemies below. Remember I said you want to take out as many as you can, and we take out people, so I'm going to cast on that one. This guy will survive because he's got barrier. This one will die, so those 2 will die with our Hex Rat. This is why it is a super troop. Now we've taken the barrier off. Are we lucky and got any skulls? No. Okay, but we have got, oh yeah, we've got a skull match here, so we're going to do 6 damage. That's nice. They got 1 back, but doesn't matter. We had heaps of armor. Doesn't matter who we get up now. Now it's all just downhill. It's all just fast. Okay, so that is how you play Arena. So that's the sort of team you're looking for. So re-roll and retire if you have the moderate or mediocre teams like you had before. You really don't want to sink time into the arena and then fail near the end, and because the rewards, did we get to see the rewards? The rewards a rubbish down here, but you want 6 wins. You want this. This is what you're after. A 50 here. So you want 6 wins. You want to get 6 guaranteed wins. There's no point wasting 15 minutes getting up to 4 wins and then getting 2 losses and getting 18 trophies. That's just a waste of your time. It's better to re-roll your teams a couple of times, waste 3 or 4 minutes while you're choosing your team until you get a super team, and then race right through to the 6 wins and get your 50. That's your strategy. So I think that's a very long video. Hopefully for some people that improves the arena experience. Arena's wonderful at the moment for encouraging Dal Riata Lite guild up the ranks, because some of the players have been really cranking up the trophies, and that's awesome. So anyway, join Dal Riata Lite, get your levels up, but then you can join our main group. Even if you join Dal Riata Lite, you have access to our Discord, so come and join us. Plenty of spots in the Light Guild. It is very friendly, lots of questions, and that's all I have for today. So sorry for the very long video, but I hope it was actually kind of useful. Okay, bye.